Don't even play with me. Get the... Oh my God, I got a KO from the top. Oh, what a hit! But as you can see, let's just quickly go into here. This is the team I'm rocking here right now. The only guy you're missing in the picture here. Let me move myself out of the way here for a moment. Tony Clark is my first baseman. I got Castellanos Cameron, Shaw Green of the Arizona Diamondbacks out there. Manny Machado, just one of my favorites. We got Brian Dozier at second. Gage Workman at first. He is part of the April Spotlight program that's going on, so got to get him some ABs. Tony Clark, we're just working on finishing him up, as well as JD Martinez. As soon as Martinez gets a hit, he's gone. So it's sort of a good news, bad news situation for him. We have Nick Castellanos. I'm trying to get the Detroit joke card as we're going along here, because I haven't been able to get Scoobo yet. And Logan O'Hoppe, he's the first card that I got on the Easter program, so we thought I'd throw him in here right now. For the bench, I need Angels for the Spotlight program, so they're there if I need them. And then in terms of pitchers, we're probably going to use Tristan McKenzie for the most part here, just because he's the one that I need to grind up for the Cleveland affinity program. And then the bullpen for the April Spotlight, we do have to get outs with Ks with Reds, so I got that loaded up. We got Class A. He's actually been doing a little bit of work, so he's our setup man along with Tanner Scott. I will interchange him with Chapman all the time. But Billy Wags, he's got 63 saves already. We are on our way to getting him up to P5. So that being said, like I said, we're going to get into the Easter program, which I have worked on a little bit here already. I got O'Hoppe already. I got all the moments done. Mystery missions, we're going to have to deal with a couple of them here. I can deal with these off stream, actually. Mini seasons, I haven't actually even touched one yet. If we get through the Conquest fast enough, we will work on the Diamond Quest as well today to see we get through those. And then, yeah, just a couple of mini seasons and then one exhibition game. And then here to collect the 5 eggs. 5 of 7 eggs, so 5 of them are offline, so those are the ones we're going to focus on today. So, but yeah, let's get into what we're going to get to here. The Bunny Ears map. It's rather small, it's rather simple. Not much to it, my friends, so literally we just got to go capture 4 games today, so this shouldn't be that tough. But you know what? Let's start filling in the brackets here. I think our first couple turns, we're just going to start filling spots, and then we'll get into games here. Already got a jumbo pack. So we got to play that at Hall of Fame, so no thanks. We're going to skip, and we'll reinforce again. The reason I want to do this is so we don't... I'll leave those 4 there just because we got to go there anyway. I want to get... So after doing that, what did that do to us? Nothing. They're going after us again and still can't get anything. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one as is right now. If I make it touch the Colorado one, they can start attacking us. So let's... All right, there we go. Now we can take on the Tampa Rays. Tropicana Field. I love the fact they don't give you any weather conditions regardless here, so. And we will take on Tristan McKenzie. The lineup is set up so that all the cards that I need to grind with are at the top of the lineup. So the lineup will look a little weird as we go into this, but I think it'll all make sense once you guys start seeing what's going on here. Taking out Shane Baz as the pitcher on the other side. Well, let's face it, Tampa doesn't have a whole lot this year.
For joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on
but as always, folks, thank you for being here. Always appreciate you. Whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on YouTube.
Coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill in this one.
And the fact that we're taking I like the fact we got some broad pitches that we're working against rather than having to deal with the diamonds as always here.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gage Workman. And that's outside.
I have been working on trying to keep my patience up a little bit. Well, if you're going to keep going out there, I'm going to keep going with.
Feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Yeah, the batter now, Mike Cameron. And
oh my God, he threw a strike.
In for a strike.
Impressive. He knows how to hit a strike.
Late swing, fouled off.
Damn.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm going to make him work.
High fly ball out to left.
And of course,
field.
I do that with a contact swing, so I can't get a real shot at it there.
Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
All right, Nick. Let's guess inside.
Line drive. That's a fair ball.
Hey, PJC, how you doing? Things are going good, you know, just had a little bit extra time, so thought I'd throw out a little MLB for lunch.
But sometimes you don't have to. Nice line drive to the pull side right there.
Had a podcast drop that I was involved in.
You don't have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Right
there. Ooh, nice.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing, appeal to first.
Oh, if you check out Remember the Game podcast with Adam Blank, we were actually talking about WWE Day of Reckoning.
Up and in.
The GameCube game. The 3 parts that I put up or played so far are up on the YouTube channel from the weekend.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Now on the bump, Kevin Kelly.
They didn't even give me a full inning with this guy. No, yeah, it was really fun talking with Adam again. It's been a while since I've been able to get on a podcast.
So 2 down now, and here is Tony Clark. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. To the right side.
Damn it. Oh, he booted it.
No throw.
Okay.
Safe at first.
I'll take it.
See if it's an error. Manny Machado up to the plate. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a
Ooh.
miss. And it's over.
But no, got a chance to do that. I'm going to be on there again later with some Hot Shots Golf.
Swing and a miss. As he
Now I'm just
chases
getting
that one
greedy.
darting out of the zone. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. No throw here, and the bases are now loaded.
I
with
will take the
2
run.
2 outs, bases full.
This has
And now
been one of the
catcher comes up
ugliest
to
games I've
Logan
played yet.
O'Hoppe. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses.
Are you kidding me?
0-2.
Oh, God.
Swing and a miss.
I thought that was going to come down instead of sliding out. Slider there. But yeah,
Tropicana Field.
other than that, how was your WrestleMania weekend, by the way?
McKenzie.
How was Vegas?
Stuff, but what makes this stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time. High leg kick.
I figure it would. I figure it would have been a good time being there
For
live.
Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca.
I'll be honest, I was pulling my hair out a little bit.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give
Ooh.
him one more thing he's got to think about.
Curve in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
There we go.
It misses. It's
Let's get a little
strikeout.
slider there.
And stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim.
Yeah, I'm going to save all my thoughts for what I thought about Mania overall.
Just missed.
A little more specific for the sidecast tonight.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now around second, going for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Wrestling shows are fun. Vegas suck, way too expensive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way,
There's nothing to eat that was like 25 bucks American. Jesus.
You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
0-2.
To third.
I'll give up the run.
Zips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Lau at the plate.
The way I'm hitting, I should be able to get one, but
For a strike.
no, that's a big thing about the Americans right now is the fact everything's expensive as all hell.
Tie game.
Next offering is in for a strike. And
1
that
ball,
skips into
2
there.
strikes.
Let's see if we can get through this inning and we'll bring in some other
Stays alive. Tied up here.
slider down low.
On the ground to the left. Handled by Machado. Fires over to first. And that is the inning.
So, due to janky controls, I end up giving a run. I still will blame that.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Highlight of the weekend, I thought, was Monero Suzuki versus Butterby with Dan Severn as the referee. At WrestleCon be such a shit. I heard it was just stupid. I've seen videos of it, but
And that one fouled off.
for me, I still think Wednesday was a bit more of a highlight than most of the weekend.
Pitches in there.
Don't get me wrong, I think the wrestling was good. Don't think you laughed that much at a wrestling show. Fair enough.
Got him swinging for the K. Went back
Wow.
to the baseball, and it was effective. Brian Dozier, the next to hit.
For Green and Dozier, I have yet to use, so that's why they're at zeros.
Fought off foul.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swing and a miss.
Early.
As he was out front that time. And that's in the dirt.
No, I just hoped you got a chance to miss the complete shit show that was social media this past week. Triple H playing played damage control on Thursday all the way to The Rock yesterday. That was just ugly.
So digging in, Gage Workman. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Drilled out
That'll work.
Center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And
yeah, PR was absolutely a disaster. Like, so many negative spots, and then The Rock just finished it off this week. Just the worst thing in the world there.
He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Cameron in now, takes ball one off the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, God.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think Mania, for the most part, was okay. There were parts of it that I did feel were basically... How do I best explain it? A very good episode of Raw.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Like, hell, even AJ Styles and Logan Paul, for all the notoriety it got, it felt like a good SmackDown match.
That one out to right.
Damn.
And that's the third out.
All right, well, we put some hits in, got some, got some work in, got away from the... We're probably going to have to deal with Lucetta next inning.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Okay, we don't have the lead yet, so... I'm going to bring in Pagod. I'm going to try to get some... If you weren't here off the top of the show, I need to get some Ks with Reds for the April Spotlight. So... My middle relief pitchers are basically all Reds.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Next offering upstairs.
Let's throw a cutter and see what happens. There we go.
It's a strikeout. Richie Palacios.
But I feel good for, like...
Check swing, but it's put in play. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice
still not used to the controls. Damn it.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Runner on the go. Liner caught it second.
And we'll take the 2. AJ Paul killed the crowd. Logan is a full-time wrestler, so it's interesting. Exact same wrestler when he started like 3 years ago. Yeah, like you had that. You had the flat finish to the
third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
The New Day of the Viking Experience War Raiders, whatever you want to call them. The IC title match was pretty good.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
The women's triple threat was absolutely amazing.
Swings and misses.
Don't you get me started on the...
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Don't you get me started on Becky and that whole storyline and how that crumbled into a piece of garbage.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, triple threats in the fatal 4-way. Hey, that's fed.
That's inside.
Recognize that changeup.
Hope you're having a great afternoon here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball.
Decided to get a little bit of MLB since I haven't been able to for the last few days. So
keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I keep thinking fastball, and he keeps doing the cutter.
And a swing and a miss.
Halfway pushing the button, I'm like,
But they still get the strikeout. Here is J.D. Martinez.
all right, JD, I need one hit.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, with that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Got him. Now 2 away.
Did watch night one, just chill with Nick. Or did watch night two.
He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, you know,
I just have a problem catching up to the fastball, period.
It takes something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Out there to center.
Drop. Thank you.
Gets down for a hit. So the
This is the Easter program right now. This is the Bunny Ears Conquest. In terms of grinding, I have, well, Tony Clark, I'm getting close. JD, I'm getting...
Here's Manny Machado now. Late with the swing there.
Basically, most of my lineup here is based on needing to get veterans. The veteran cards for Tony Clark. He has a great swing, but his PCI is horrible.
Pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Recognize that late.
Right here, heading the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That one not close. 1-2 to count.
The Tony 95 has a great swing.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. Machado is out.
The Tony Clark set, the Tony Clark 80, his PCI is pathetic. So,
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Pagan back to work. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful...
Let's get the cutter on the outside. Oh.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Go for the split finger and see you get a double play.
That
nope.
One misses. It's 2-2.
There we go. Like I said, I need to get Ks for the April Spotlight program, so
Johnny DeLuca went down on strikes his first time through.
Let's go with Diaz right now. So I am trying to bring in the Reds so I can get those through while we're still tied.
There goes the runner. That's the third.
Manny!
And he gets by him.
You piece of garbage, Manny! That should have been 2. I love you, but...
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Oh, got lucky there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that'll load the...
That wasn't even close.
So
this is not good.
One away. Yandy Diaz now swings through that one for strike 1. Low on third. DeLuca at second.
I am, but I'm not.
At first, 1 gone. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. Brings it in.
I just can't hit. That's the problem with me right now.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
Like, I literally am always late to the fastball, no matter what I do.
missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
2 outs. Bases are full. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Oh!
The hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And a slider misses down and away. Got him.
How did I get out of that?
That's the 3rd out.
But I am still enjoying it. I'm playing it every day pretty much. It's my off-stream game that I'm playing right now. But yeah, go back to Mania there, Crowder. Just
welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th.
So many, like, for me, the fact that Becky took that spot just infuriates me that much more after seeing the Chris Van Vliet interview. Or seeing the highlight clips of it, where Bailey's literally crying about how she didn't get a chance to... Slider, sinker, four, Steve, okay.
And fouled off.
The fact that she didn't get to go out there.
And that's downstairs. 1-1.
And basically she had 3 storylines lined up for herself and just... She didn't get any of them.
Swings through that.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit.
She's still got a year and a half, so it's not even worth worrying about.
Count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. Diaz tracks it down for the out. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
That was just dumb. I thought when the fact Yandy was on first, he wouldn't be able to.
Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Uh-oh, that got
Of course, now he plunks me.
Potential winning run is aboard.
I'll take it, but... You know what? I'm not going to waste it right now.
Ryan Dozier.
With how bad the ending is, do you think the Death Riders are good now? No. No. I think they're totally separate. They need to... They need to clean up this Death Rider storyline.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out.
I've seen the dialogue and I've seen the better... For me, it's not so much that the Death Rider story was good.
Bottom of the inning.
It's the fact
Now
that both of them were bad.
Caminero.
All right, so, yeah, we got to go with a righty, so... Mr. Blowed Save is... I think we'll use that.
Out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy, bro.
Breaker with Heyman, that actually is a very good choice.
So it's tough to pick up.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Strike 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter,
swings through it, and that's a strike.
I'll take it. I don't know how I got that,
so
but I'll take it.
For Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away now.
Well, at least I got that throw right. If I would have got one smart throw.
Here's the DH, Jose Caballero. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Are you, like, not going to swing?
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I'll take it. Like, don't get me wrong, but The hell was that?
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Alex Faedo.
Now they're going to start giving me some.
Gage Workman now at the plate.
Who do I have it short right now? Gage can only work third. And Machado, yeah, he's useless. Never mind. If they want a third in the group, I want to see us. That's what the common premonition is right now.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I've heard that. I've also heard Becky Lynch being involved soon.
Confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
After she had her heel turn on Lyra on Monday, which I think is one of the stupidest.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs.
Swing and a line drive.
No, we're good.
Stop sign goes up at third.
No, you won't get Fatu involved. He's already in a faction.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving.
And he was already associated with Heyman before.
You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't.
I get caught on that slurve so many goddamn times, or slider.
Next pitch misses way outside.
In the infield at the corner.
Let's send them at first.
Home first.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
That way, get out of the double play, get the infield in.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. And
I was an excuse me swing that I shouldn't even have bothered.
Opportunity right here. Swing and a miss.
Okay, he's literally doing this every single time to me, and I'm falling for it.
Get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And it is 2-1.
Are they just going to load the bases?
Right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted.
That'll be enough for a run.
Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the
Finally.
They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, the Bloodline faction is just a little bit too much for itself.
For 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Personally.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Nice pitch.
Workman.
Well,
Second with 2 down.
I don't think it's going to be a small card. I just think they only need to advertise 2 right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Like, realistically, dude, like, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander will sell that show. Having the Bucks on the show will sell that show. WWE sold Dynamite tonight, too.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Yeah, we go for him now. Bring the closer in.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Billy Wagner.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And
like, honestly, if WWE has a good card here tonight, or if AEW, sorry.
See if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering.
The hell are you doing?
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
That one finds the corner, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
We got a full count.
Swings.
I don't know how that worked, but it worked.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's Jansen to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there. Strike one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Way high. with the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a base
Damn
hit
it.
headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
I don't mind having the Hendry thing because that'll be a viral moment.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Johnny DeLuca. Rolled to short, could be 2.
Ah, shit. I hit it too early.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Kim swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. With the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Goes down looking.
All right, got more baseball. But yeah, like, I don't mind having Hendry do that just because you know that that's going to be a pop. And essentially it does give yourself help with it.
The new pitcher, Garrett Clevenger.
It'll give you extra help when you try and sign him in the future, right? I would have loved to see a million people get that opportunity, but do you think that match with Ridge would have meant
Tony
anything?
Clark, 1 for 2.
Because really, if you look at it,
Pitch right there. Anytime you can
you're
get
looking
one
for a
like
moment
that,
out of that to celebrate Randy. That's it.
runners on, it's gotta give you some-
Oh!
This one pulled down the line.
Thank you. Stay
This
fair.
one hooking, it's got a chance. Foul.
Ah,
Well,
damn
when
it!
you do something special right here, it's gonna have to happen with 2 strikes.
4.6 outside the pole.
Man at second. That one missing.
And I would have
inside.
finished it.
That's a really good take.
They weren't looking for a competitive match. They were looking for a 3-minute squash. They weren't looking for something to be competitive. That was basically the equivalent of thank you, Randy. That's what that was.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. So the go-ahead run. And
Yes, well, I
scoring
agree.
position.
Having somebody like a Ridge or
Will hit next.
somebody a little more
Outfield
establishment.
playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Yeah, that's fouled off.
3-minute squash, missed opportunity for Caster. Ah! I can't hit the button quite yet.
And Manny gets a piece. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Martinez.
Wow,
brings
all up.
Second with 1 gone in the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Keep it going, Manny. You're going to get one of these. No, you don't put Rusev in there. You want somebody you can kill quick.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one hit to right. And there's 2 away.
Either you do somebody like a Hendry where you can get a viral moment, or you bring out somebody like an R-Truth.
2 in this one.
Or a heel version of R-Truth. Would you let Chad Gable work 2 nights in a row?
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Swings and misses.
Ah!
And it's 0-2. Two outs.
Unmasked,
and
of course.
one in scoring position. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strike.
We're going to play a 9-inning game in a Diamond Dynasty. We'll probably end up losing this, too. That's a problem.
We're back. Bottom of the 6th inning.
All right, who we bringing in? Right? Right. All right, we need a righty. I guess we're doing Barlow.
Scott Barlow will take over here.
I want to see what the result is of what they do. From what I've heard, the AAA product was so bad that you can't get any worse, kind of thing.
The guy at the plate could recognize.
Runner takes off. Throw to third. Save.
Yeah, I think this might be the end of the game here.
90 feet away. And he grounds one to the right side. And he dives in with the winning run. And the Rays.
Alberto El Patron is their champion.
3-2.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special.
They'll basically shoehorn anything in that. Kodak was the booker. We're going to have to play this frickin' game again. All right, well, let's see what. Kodak was the booker. Patron was the champion. They got Riddle down there. They got. Tessa Blanchard was there for a very long time. That should explain quite a bit as well. You notice how I said I'll give up that one run? It's not a big deal. And now this happens. JBL is down there. And the last thing that was said before the official acquisition on AAA TV was how JBL was, JBL was talking about how all his racist stuff and just not good. So many upgrades. Ooh. We got another jolt. Thank you, Soriano. Gage Workman did a work there. I just want to see where I'm here with my... like, we're going to have to get right back into this game again, but I want to see... where do we get with Cubs there? Oh, XP with Cubs overall. Okay. Green, we got 72 points, so we definitely got a good one there. Breakout McKenzie, we are just over halfway with him, so... Castellanos, we're one game away from finishing him off for the Tigers bonus. Clark, we need one more hit. We need one more... Well, we need veteran hits, but if we get one more extra base hit with Clark, we can finish almost all that program. Total bases right fielders, we got the 15, so we got the bonus there. It still sucks. However, I'm excited for the AEW show Mexico. I'm excited for both shows, to be honest with you. Because I think with the athletes that you have... By the way, we're switching pictures up now because I'm pissed about that. We'll go with Al Leiter this time. We'll go back to McKenzie for our second game here, but having Viking go down there in AAA is going to be a real big boon to WWE, having him there as sort of a focal point in many ways.
Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay. MLB The Show brings
we already saw this. We don't need to again.
So just about set now. And on the mound
the thing that I'm really worried about right now is the fact with Conan there.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options.
If you haven't heard, Conan actually accused Stephanie Vaquer of faking sexual harassment allegations.
And whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen.
So that's the drama we're gonna have to deal with. Right.
As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, almost got him.
Should have got me. Take a pitch for the team, my friend.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field.
But too high.
One up, one down. And now the
I wish we could get one caught in the lights here in Tampa. It's one thing I missed this year.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I was way too late on that.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
On the ground. And that's just foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty.
Like I said, I'm just having a hard time catching the fastball.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Seems like the timing's a lot shorter this year.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there.
I'll take it.
Early in that plate appearance, works the walk. 1 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Was I early?
0-1.
Yep. Should have.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way high there.
2
The
strikes.
count now 2-2.
No, because if I threw it up there, he would have gunned him out easily.
In the air, left field.
Damn it.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
I should not be having this much trouble with the Rays.
A little bit right there, that front shoulder coming open instead of staying.
All right,
closed.
JD, I need a
If
hit.
he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a.
That's what I needed.
And a base hit.
And we've officially
And now first and
graduated
second with 2 outs. And
JD
that puts the
Martinez to
go-ahead
his
run to score
primary
position
card.
with 2 gone.
He was all over.
A change in the first, and here's the new arm, Kevin Kelly.
But I liked having him in there.
First and second, 2 outs. And now here is Tony Clark. Fouled off. He was late.
Just a hair sooner, I would have had it. And yeah,
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it.
literally,
He's got it.
literally.
And that's the 3rd out.
And that just pisses me off even more when the commentators see it. Just missed it. Damn.
Back here with my pal Singy.
All right, let's see if a Blue Jay can do anything good here.
What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
So a change up here.
Swing
There we go.
and a miss, struck him out. Johnny DeLuca, the next to hit. Just
that's
missed. Late with the swing there.
Go with a sinker there.
Sink on that
1-1.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel
Damn.
to it.
And misses inside.
Curveball outside.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Let's go.
That's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes. Nope, outside.
Really?
Space is empty.
Yandy's going to send this to the 3rd deck.
And
Ooh.
now 2-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at
Yep.
bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Curveball.
That's down and in.
Let's go with slider. This will be in orbit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
All right, I saw that coming. I don't really like
Timing on the swing was
this
good.
pitch
Able to
mix
shoot
for
the ball
lighter.
up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Brandon Lowe stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Sinker.
That one ripped. And that's
Thank
the
you,
inning.
Shaw Green, for bailing my butt out here. Oh, all right. Now we
Welcome
get
back, and we've got
Fairbanks.
a
Then
new
we're going to
arm
get
on the mound to start
Uceta.
the second. Pete Fairbanks.
We seriously got to do some
Here's
damage here.
Machado. Lifted in the air, right field.
That's not doing damage.
And there's one away. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Just miss.
Ha! Oh, God.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing
That was
right
dumb.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Yep, they knew how to...
there. And a swing and a miss. There's that
Now
slider.
I'm just being stupid.
Gross right there.
Line to left.
Drop.
He
Ah.
makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now here is Sean Green.
It's where the contact swing lets you down.
That's hard hit in the line.
And a line drive right to him.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And
Solid
that is
contact,
that.
but just no oomph to it.
Bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
We'll see if he can get through this hitter and then...
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Curveball in the dirt.
That's to third.
I'll take it. That's 2.
Sends it across to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Let's not let the former
He's doing a
Blue Jay
nice
wreck
job
us
of
here.
Keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Caballero. Check swing, called strike. And that one misses up and in.
Slider.
It's 1-1. Chop to third. Handled by Machado. That ends the inning.
All right, we got through 2 with lighters, so we can save ourselves a little bit of headache here when it comes to dealing with who we got.
Back now in Tampa Bay.
Ooh, they're leaving
Well, here we
Fairbanks
go,
in. I
top
like
of
that.
the third scoreless game at the plate.
I don't want to face
Brian
Uceta
Dozier.
quite yet.
Fairbanks back to work. Swing and a
Damn,
high
just
ball
missed it again.
field. Lowe has it sized up.
Ugh.
One away. So digging in, Gage.
He's trying to give me the game.
0-1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
1-1.
That one way
Damn Easter
inside.
egg right off the bat, and I can't get it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Palacios
Again, just can't get to it.
grab, and there are 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. He reached out a walk his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Still behind.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And it looks coming straight up.
So hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Wasn't sure, so I got to take a hack.
2 down, nobody on. And ball 1. fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
I'll keep following him if you keep giving him.
One and two now. Got him swinging.
That was just dumb. All right.
Tropicana Field set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
I think for now we'll bring in Scott. We haven't used him yet, so.
Gets the ball now. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
The one team I can't stand playing is the Dodgers, though, in this game. Because it goes from diamond to diamond to diamond everywhere.
Back to right. Green running hard to get it. Makes the catch. And
thank you.
And the batter now, Ha-Sung Kim. Liner snagged it.
Thank you, Tony.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Trying to send this to extra innings.
Come on, Blue.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first on the run.
Thank you, Tony.
Nicely done for the out.
I'll take a yellow throw with Tony on base. He's got the defensive skills that can handle it, so.
Back now.
But now I got to deal with the damn closer.
Edwin, who set it. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Castellanos getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss.
Oh, I thought it was right there.
0-1.
And he hasn't literally thrown anything at me yet.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Wrong side. If I could have got that to right field, though.
So go ahead run in scoring position. JD Martinez stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside. 1-0.
Not my wheelhouse. Not touching it. Not my wheelhouse. Not touching it.
Away here, both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in with a
son of a biscuit again.
There's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved.
All right, Clark.
For sure.
You almost had a home run last time you were up here.
To catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. With the
good timing, just missed it.
Here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It looks like it's right there, and then all of a sudden it's not.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag,
and another extra inning game.
To the ballpark. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And that clips the inside corner. Smoked into left field, base hit. DeLuca rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline. This one's over, and they will walk
again. Oi.
The final.
Hope you guys aren't watching for the All-Star abilities here. Jesus. But I should be able to get JD out of there so I can put somebody else in that might help. Or else we got Gold JD. We could possibly use him. So JD's been upgraded. Yeah, so we got the... Oh. Hello. Hello, Ozzy. So yeah, we got a bunch done then, I guess. Well, we got the extra XP with the Blue Jays now. We got Castellanos done, so we're done with him. Martinez. We got that program done, and then, yeah, we got the Workman. So Workman's done as well, so we still need for the drop 3 players, so I still got to keep them in there. Okay. So let's get Yaz in there. Who's our right fielder right now? Sean Green. We got enough veterans in right now, so we could put him in left field for himself. Oh, JD Martinez, where are you? There you go. And we'll put you at DH right now, Oz, but who did I have? Oh, Castellanos, that's right. I had you at DH, but I'll be switching that around as we get here, so. I still can't believe we have to freaking deal with this again. Ugh. Let's go fix our lineup up a little bit. We might have to go God Squad. Like, and Ozzy has 92 speed, 79 steal, so we'll put Ozzy up first. Actually, what we'll do, let's get some help for our team here. You know what? I think we'll just go with Briggs. We just need to get some extra help here for our guys. Move Tony Clark up. I just got to get I got to get a hit with him, so. Yeah, I think from here we'll hit up. We'll give McKenzie another shot here at this. You do realize I'm probably going to edit this out so that people realize this never happened, right? Oi. Well, we're probably going to go for about another hour here, so I don't know if we'll get this all done here. Just find it's important. We got to get what I've gotten every other program done right now. Just this Easter one shouldn't be that hard.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if
I got the good timing. Just
the fastball will beat them.
Gage Workman now at the plate. And he swings through that one.
I got greedy. I know.
Years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. And the slider just misses. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Fights
that was an excuse me swing if I ever seen one here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Once again, another excuse me swing, even though I was perfectly on it. "15 feet in the dirt and I still go for it." Jesus.
One down, base is empty. Taps softly to the right side.
That couldn't have kicked off the bag or anything.
Bag, 2 up, 2 down. Mike Cameron will hit next. just missed.
I had the right side pick to just... Should have ambushed.
Late on that fastball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through that one for strike.
Why are you
2.
swinging at that garbage?
Hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Drop.
DeLuca, long run on his
Yep,
horse.
thank you.
Pulls up and it drops for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really.
All right,
control
Tony, this is your
simple swing.
chance.
We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Just early, too.
And a pitch. Just missed.
How did that dot drop? I don't know.
Into center.
Cue ball shot drop.
Flying after this one.
Thank you.
And it drops for a hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring.
All right, we got the Tony Clark hits out of the way. Now we need to get an extra base hit.
Flare a ball out behind second base. It's really a tough.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Kevin Kelly.
That's the biggest thing for me. I need to get the extra base hits.
And now J.D. Martinez. And a swing and a miss.
Why was that not a fastball?
0-1.
It's a sinker. Even worse.
Strike 2.
What?
There's a real chance they get out of
Oh,
this
God. Here we go.
allowing a run. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Jansen fields, fires to first.
You
And it's
idiot.
time for the third out.
Oi!
We go to the bottom of the
All right, we got
first.
Tristan McKenzie
Now
up.
for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with no outs here. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Next offering is outside. Hit in the air, left field. And it's caught for the out.
I don't need to get stupid here. Just make the solid play.
Yandy Diaz now. And downstairs.
You're squeezing me, ump.
Lifted in the air, out to left. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
All right, we got 2.
Lau at the plate. Just missed. DeLuca off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs.
This is not good.
Now one missed.
3-0.
Check swing, and he went. And now 3 balls and a
1
strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Full count. 3-2.
Squirts away a little bit.
Damn it!
Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 on with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Junior. Line.
That's going to cost me a run.
Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Around third. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's
Are you
2-2.
freaking kidding me?
So runner at second, 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
And, of course, an error by me cost me there. Of course it does.
All
right, Braggy, let's start this right now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Alex Bregman, the leadoff.
I think a stream like this might actually break me on the game playing it live.
Off the plate.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Down the line.
Was pretty much down the plate
And
there.
that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I'm going to make him work at least.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
There we go. Now full count.
And that'll bring the tying.
Actually, I'll stand up. I won't sit down.
It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here is Logan O'Hoppe. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Should have just left that.
These guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ball game.
Falling behind 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one close.
There we go. Now let's get another walk here.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Damn. I don't have the button reaction time anymore.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I'm making it work, that's for sure.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
Just can't get that one hit.
And ball 4, 2
I'll take it.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch.
All right, Yaz, I just brought you in. Let's see what you can do.
But a good take to earn that walk.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a little roller right.
All right, I got lucky there.
And it goes just foul.
Oh! Please stay fair. Please stay fair. Boo boy. Finally breaks through.
It's 3-2.
Oh, we're going to admire this one.
Team that hits home runs at such a high
We're
rate.
offline, so we can be salty here.
So
First
That's why
AB
that
with the new
leadoff
card.
walk was extremely costly.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Manuel
Time for the junk pitchers. Let's go.
Tight game, so they're looking for
I finally bailed myself out of
Gotta do his best to keep the score
junk
right
situations
where it is.
there.
Now a chance for Ryan Dozier. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Loud.
Drop. Ah.
He's got it. One down.
When I see three people going near it, I'm looking for a Texas
To the
leaguer.
top of the lineup. Next to hit, Ozzie Smith. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And
Thank
that's
you.
a base hit.
Got a base hit. Let's go get another base here. This is finally we're gonna break through.
Down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Let's tack on some runs here. I need them.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Palacios snags it for the
Close.
second out.
Close.
And now the center fielder, Mike Cameron. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball left field.
Damn.
Palacios pulls
Got
it
a little
down,
bit too much
and
on that.
Is that.
All right. Time to hammer things down now.
2 at the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Caballero.
Right. Doesn't matter, but they're both lefties, so well, let's go with Chappie here.
Aroldis Chapman comes on now. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Just missed. And a count 1-2.
Let's throw a sinker in here. Oh, that was not where it was supposed to be, but we'll take it.
Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. That misses, and it's 1-0. Fought off foul.
There we go.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Danny Jansen to hit.
This is
here.
what you like when it comes to getting out of the bullpen here. 7, 8, 9, throw some strikes, get some Ks.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2.
Throw a split finger.
Now 1-run game. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
There we go.
Another, and that's
Straight up
3
fastball. Let's get our 3 outs. Let's get back in the dugout. Get Tony Clark. It's time for you to get your damn hit.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
He gets his extra base hit. We get a brand new card of Tony Clark.
And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back in.
Then we get a chance to completely modify this lineup.
Baseman, Tony Clark. And it's fouled away.
A hard hit is these well,
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box.
honestly,
take a deep breath, reset.
I have been feeling that.
Probably won't see another one here.
We've been doing everything we can to get hits here, but we're struggling.
And that one is inside.
And trust me, I will give you one of those because I deserve that.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Low makes the grab, and there's one away.
I've been finding the difficulty
Now,
meter this year has been a
Martinez at the
lot
plate.
higher than previous
He's
years.
0-1. Ground ball up the middle. And Martinez is out. Now it's Alex Bregman.
All right,
Worked to
Breggy, let's see what you
his
do.
first trip to the plate. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. Ball 1. Swing,
That'll work.
high fly
That'll
ball,
do.
struck.
That'll do. Get out.
Back there.
Get out.
And boom goes the dynamite. It's 4-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really.
It's one of those home runs you're like, is it going to go? Is it going to go? Is it going to go? Okay, we'll take it.
I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't
Clap, clap,
anything
clap.
too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe.
That was big. By the way, good to see you here, STG. We have been, I think I'm 0-3 right now against the Rays
Up and in.
in this conquest, so you know it's bad when, because I'm too stubborn to lower the difficulty.
Mission accomplished.
This one lifted in the air, left field.
Normally working, yeah, normally I don't stream on Wednesday afternoons, but I missed last night, so got fucked up by McDonald's and got food. Sorry to hear it, my friend. Hope you feel better. The one good thing about food poisoning is it cleans your stomach out pretty good.
Last half of the inning. Leading off, Johnny DeLuca.
Let's get the closer in.
On to try and close it out.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
0-1's the count.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's off the wall. The throw into second. And that's a leadoff double.
Clean me out all right. I've had two from Subway. Maybe that's what takeout will do to you.
Kim swings through it for strike 1. Swing and
For me
miss.
personally,
That one
it's cream chicken.
And the count is 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third.
Yeah, baby!
That's a
Double play, let's go!
last chance
I haven't
for the
done a
Rays.
blue from right field yet, and I did one there.
Yandy Diaz pulls that one foul.
Let's go.
This is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That makes up for that.
There. And the count is 1-1. Sends it to center, and that's gonna
That
do
makes
it.
up for that error I did last game. So
The ball game.
issue because I think cream chicken cooked in a soup base would kill all the stuff. I find that I am a little bit lactose intolerant. By the way, I think I'm a little bit lactose intolerant, and that's what'll do it. I can handle milk okay, but like when I get to the heavier stuff like cream and that, it really starts getting to me, even though, you know, well, I guess those artificial creamers really don't count. You're big lactose? Yeah. All right, let's see what upgrades we can get out of this now. Milkshakes and ice cream for me is a KO. Milkshakes I find aren't bad. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, we're putting you right in the bullpen. Do not pass go. Do not click $200. So we did a hell of a lot of stuff with Cleveland here. I guess because of McKenzie, right? What else did we get? I'm just glad we're out of the way with that here, so. Nationals. Just running through this real quick here to see where I'm at. Giants got a whole bunch with that. Okay, so McKenzie's done. We don't have to use him again. That's where we got that bonus there. Oh, we got 3 different things. That's why we got that. Okay. Clark, we got the 5 out of 5 hits. Now we need either an extra base hit by Clark himself or 6 hits by the Veteran Series. And we still need to get Yaz moved up. All right. We need to get the extra XP so that we can... basically, I need to work this out so we get some extra bodies here, right? So... because I think we're going to go to Miami next. You know what? No, to heck with it. Let's go. Let's just take out Colorado right now. No, let's go fix our lineup a little bit here. Okay, we're done with McKenzie. I think at this point we will... let's bring Doc in. We haven't had Doc here yet, so... and instead of Lighter... let's bring Buchholz in. We don't have anybody specific we have to pitch with right now, so... you know what, screw it. Let's just go. The rest of the lineup we could play with later. I wanted to stank a McKenzie out of the lineup there, so. But you know what? We haven't used Doc Holliday yet, so. April, 1 o'clock, partly cloudy. This lamp's been doing okay for us now, though we made a few adjustments here, but. Colorado typically is our why are you even in this game team? So, once again, everybody, thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver,
Rank of
Colorado.
68.
The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Playaz going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch.
Look at that
coming
haircut.
right after the break.
That haircut you could set your watch to there.
Just about to get underway. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches?
Oh.
Or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the
I got a
strike zone where he
feeling.
wants?
I got a
It's tough to do to be able to command
feeling
all
that
those pitches,
tonight's
but if
gonna
he
be.
can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Good night if I actually hit this ball. All right.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
I should have left that.
and 1 out now. Gage Workman digs in now. Foul ball there.
Ugh!
1 out.
On the
bases
screws,
empty.
too.
Freeland, 31 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Swing and a miss as he was out.
Nice
front.
pitch.
Pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to
Too
track.
close for me to say no
Swings
to.
first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. And first offering is fouled off.
Like, this should be a homer
2 outs,
derby
base is empty.
facing Colorado here.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck
He swung it right at me. I thought it was going to be inside corner.
bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
All right, Doc Holliday, let's see what you got.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Let's go with the fastball up.
Got him.
Right on the corner. Let's go.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Moniak. There's the strike.
Nice cut fastball. Let's go sinker away.
Swings through that one out in front.
Well, if you like that, let's get you the split finger even further down low.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith tosses to first. And here to
Glad I charged that a little bit.
Away in the bottom of the first. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's get a fastball up. That'll
This
work.
one in the air. Dozier hauls it in to end the inning.
All right, we're good. We didn't screw anything up in the first. I find with these games, if you don't screw things up, you actually do not
Back here
bad.
in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Tony.
Oh,
Clark.
come on, Tony. You're not going to get a PCI this big ever.
On the ground to third.
You idiot.
McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. JD Martinez stands in. And that one almost hit him.
I literally should start routinely just taking the first pitch no matter what.
That's out.
Really? You're not going to give me anything first.
And there's a strike.
All right, I'll give you that.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty.
That'll do.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
That'll do. Nothing fancy but a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go
On the mound now, Tyler Kinley.
So what's Kinley got? 47. 26.79. Too early yet.
Down, runner at first. Alex Bregman, the next to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing and a miss.
I thought it was going to be a fastball, not a slider. That's fine. It happens.
On the ground to third.
That'll work. That'll do.
Fair.
That'll do. Station to station baseball.
And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. Now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Oh, God. I need to learn to start swinging only right down the middle until there's 2 strikes. Like that? Like that. Chat, somebody clip that because I just... Yep.
3-run dinger. And they lead it.
Yep.
It's 3-0.
That's exactly what I was thinking there.
Mike
Jesus.
Yastrzemski up here. And first offering is fouled off.
That's what we needed. We need to get some home runs going. Oh, that would have been 2. That would have been great.
Only 1 out here in the inning. Outside with a breaking ball.
Oh, 2 strikes. I got to be...
Swing, and that one's hammered.
Where did this come from? Bye-bye.
Do it again. Back-to-back homers.
Back-to-back jacks.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate.
Damn, 461.
Really fire up the ball club.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
All right, we finally did some... I know it's against Colorado, which doesn't mean a whole lot, but...
Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Oh, nice play to first. And very nicely done.
Of course they're going to have a web jam, right? Of course they're going to do a web jam.
Baseman, he took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job.
Full credit, I guess.
And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith, led off the game with a strikeout. Ball 1 there.
Wow, triple digits on the gun.
Let's see if I can do any better here.
Can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a pop
And that will be the end of the inning. Damn it.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
But very productive inning. Back-to-back home runs. Finally getting some stuff put together here.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. First pitch just misses.
So now that I got these Jolt cards, I have to start. I keep forgetting I do have to get XP from them because that's part of the affinity program.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a ball. And it remains 2-2.
This might be my last batter with Holiday here.
Ground ball left side to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Yeah, let's since we have an extra lead like this, let's bring in some of our... Let's bring in some of our Reds and try and get some Ks.
Emilio Pagan on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one's upstairs.
And if we do give up a run, it'll be a chance to get Wagner another save.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there
Martinez, you are slower than...
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Sometimes you don't want to feel like that, though.
That's out to center field. And puts the squeeze.
All right, we got
one.
two innings down. Let's get through this. So, KC might be the toughest one on this map for us. So,
we're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jake Bird. Gage work.
What do you got, Bird? Sinker, slider, slurve, cutter.
That one pushed play off to the left.
Like I said, I'm just having trouble getting off to these heavy pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Martini makes the grab, one down.
Martini on a dead sprint.
And now the center fielder, Mike Cameron, struck out swinging his first time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
Nope. I appreciate a base hit.
Hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear...
Oh! Thank you, Tony! Thank you, Tony! Thank you, Tony! Let's go! I have been fighting for that for over a dozen games. Just one hit. That's all I needed to get him to his premier card.
There's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves
So if we end up getting the real Tony, we're going to have to...
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
We're going to have to modify our team here going forward. Because I am doing a bit of a grind lineup here.
And a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's outside.
That one outside. And the count is 1-2.
I am not used to doing this, but I am more than happy about it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stand...
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had him
that hurt.
2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Victor Vodnik.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Give me some more pitches. I need to get my stats up here.
It's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And there's a foul ball.
I got a ball, one strike.
In the dirt. Well done.
Oh, please. My guy's not running. Trust me. He's got 11 steal.
Swing, and that one's hammered.
Where is this coming from? Why can't I do this better later? Jesus, Sword 66.
They go back to back.
If you guys were here for the beginning of the stream, I couldn't hit worth 2 cents here. Now I'm bombing everything everywhere. Is it just a Colorado thing?
If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. He's already homered here in this one.
I think we might be going for the All Angels line.
Popped up right side.
As soon as I say All Angels lineup, I end up doing that.
Nabs it. 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. Mike Yastrzemski will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And that one pulled foul.
Damn.
And ball one.
Confidence is down, so that's good.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
If you're going to hit me, I'm not going to swing. I'll swing at most other things.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's carrying. Makes
Oh,
the
nice
up
catch.
against the wall.
Nice catch. I'll give him all the credit in the world for that catch, but we're up to 8-0. We have more runs than hits. So you know how well things are going over there for ye old...
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Tyro Estrada stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's in for a strike. And a count
Go for a cutter low.
1-1.
So basically, I just have to try and get as many outs with...
Sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I have to get as many
He's
outs
one of the
or
good-sized ones.
punch
Well,
outs
this
by...
isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Let's get Diaz in. We'll finish this off right.
Here, Alexis Diaz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Late with the swing there. The Rockies down to their final strike.
I just need more Ks, literally.
Miss, and that is the ball game.
That was... I don't know where that was coming from.
And then the pitching staff.
I don't know how we got there, but we got there. I think Colorado might be our new home. Not that everybody else isn't using it right now as their home base, but my God. That was somewhat amazing. Like, everybody's getting hits. But I do think we get the Tony Clark card. And if we do get the Tony Clark card, that means we don't need any more of the veterans in the lineup. Which means we're going to change things up here. Workman's upgraded. No, we didn't. Cincinnati Reds mascots. So we did get... With all these Ks, it's helping out, so... Let's quickly take a look here and see what we got left to do. One more K with Blue Jays and that we get, we got 199 Jolt with Holiday. That works. Cardinals, Giants. Of course, the programs I'm looking for are right at the bottom, right? Okay, so we got Clark Dud. We got to get the veterans. We either have to get one of those two. Either the veterans, hits with Veterans Series 4 more, or the home runs with first baseman, which I don't think we're going to get that often now. But then, yeah, the Yastrzemski card, we did good. The drops will probably end up... Probably two... Well, once we finish this, we'll probably get those drop 3-player ones done, so we can change things around a lot. But as for now, we still got to keep everything still the way it is, so... Let's... I guess we're going to go make our way to Kansas City. Wow. We'll put one there. And yeah, I think we'll go to Kansas City now. They're really going to make us use like multiple turns for this, aren't they? Of course, now you're going to be nothing, and now you're going to be less than nothing, okay? They got 9, so we're going to have to... Okay, now we're up to 13. Okay, so we're gonna... I think this time... I'm trying to remember where Lugo is. Well, I think we'll stick with Holiday. I'm gonna make one change, though. I'm gonna bring Pudge in for... just because this team knows how to run, I'm gonna bring Pudge in for O'Hoppe. I find Pudge has the best arm of the pair. Okay, so we get Bubic. That won't be the worst pick of the world. We got those 2 diamonds, though, in the middle there with Perez and Witt.
Kauffman Stadium. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Rancho Cucamonga going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next.
Gonna be a fight, that's to say the least. It's not gonna come as easy as it did last game. We hope it will, but let's face it.
Now the starting pitcher in this one, Chris Bubic.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him,
so he's another 5-pitch mix guy.
He utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Isbell hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Thought I got in the wheelhouse.
So up next, Gage Workman.
Oh, God.
That fastball.
Just threw that fastball.
I thought it was coming down.
Elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing.
Wow. Think I might...
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall.
I'll take a little doubler. That works for me. Little contact swing dribbler.
So digging in, Mike Cameron, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I got greedy. I was looking outside and I swung inside and
strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. The flip to second, and that's 2.
It's funny how they said I should try to stay out of the double play, and then they hit a double play.
Top of the first, and the batter now, Dairon Blanco. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Blanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Gets it to first. 1 gone.
I thought I was going to catch that for a second.
Jonathan India at the plate. Late swing fouled off.
Let's go up high with a fastball.
Base is empty.
I got 1 ball, 1
Just wake him up a little bit.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2.
Splitter in the dirt.
Gets a piece.
Splitter ding in the dirt. Let's go with the cutter outside.
Base hit center field.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Pudge with a rocket of a throw, caught stealing.
The cop is showing up. The cop is showing up. Don't even talk about that.
Out to short, Smith. Throws across the diamond.
Like, no. That's why I brought in Rodriguez. I look like a freaking genius right now.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Carlos Estevez.
Okay, what do you got? Sorry, I'm not familiar with the AL Central a whole lot.
And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark.
Four-seam slider, circle change curve. Okay.
That misses, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing foul back, and that's out of play.
Good timing, just missed it.
He's able to connect on that. Look out.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
He's all over the place.
Because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And fouled off.
I'm getting better timing here. Just got to be a little more patient.
Swing and a miss.
As soon as I say that, I'm too patient.
For strike three. And here is J.D. Martinez. He was late there. Strike one. Second inning here.
Right where I thought it was going to be, too. Except my PCI was far low.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
I wasn't getting to it, so.
Hard hit to third. Over to first, and they get Bregman.
All right, straight up 1, 2, 3 second.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. There's the strike of the knees. Fouled off down the right side.
Then what can I do with you? Try to split figure the dirt. There we go.
And that's the first
That's
out.
me do.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Chat, sometimes you got to learn you don't need to dive.
Aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
To the left side, but it
Now we'll
is
throw.
well fouled.
Now we'll get some sinkers
And
involved.
First one away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. There's one. Over to
There we
Clark.
go. Now I did it right this time. Mikey's learning. Mikey's learning.
Welcome back, and here comes
Now we got to go to the closer.
Lucas
Great.
Erickson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
I never heard anything about Ursig until last year. And I'm thinking I should have.
Swing and a high fly ball.
Hit it right where I thought it was going to be, too. Damn.
And there's one down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
That was pretty good.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the air, out towards right center.
Again.
Canna.
Good timing, good spot. Just, yeah.
Puts it in. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh,
slid.
he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's way high. And it's 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
I'm an idiot.
With it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the last of the third. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Let's see how far we can get into this.
That one the other way. Puts it away.
That'll work. That'll do.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike two.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second.
Is he going to go through the lineup?
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
He might.
That one fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
I'll give it one more.
Second in his first at bat. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw.
Just got under it.
With the toss.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Swing and a ball drilled center field.
That ain't that clutch. We got through three.
And that is the third.
Holiday gets through three, so he did his job. Now we got to do ours.
And we're back on to the fourth. Now it's the
Do I have anybody?
shortstop,
Oh, that's right.
Smith.
It's Dozier. Never mind. I don't have anybody to replace him. I got to work on that.
Ersig back to work. And he blows that one by him at 100.
If it ain't there, I shouldn't be doing that.
For the velocity, I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
On the ground.
All right, we got the sacrifice done, so I'm happy about that.
Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Workman, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss.
Still too late.
He threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
1-1.
In the dirt, throw down to third, but he's back safely.
Are you kidding me? I'm not going anywhere. My guy's slower than molasses in February. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. That's a double.
In comes the run from third, and it's 1-0.
Everybody was playing shallow.
What?
How do you spell respect in baseball? B-A-C-K-U-P.
Double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Cameron now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss.
Oh, I thought he was going to go low with that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No. No, 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 no.
First. Nope, he held back. Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss.
Way too late. All right, Tony, let's see what you do here.
Tony Clark went down on strikes his first time through. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 outs. Breaking ball inside. And a count 1-2.
You missed that. You should have done the last one.
A little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just need a hit. Just need a hit. Just need a hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off.
I wasn't sure, and I'm glad that I got to it because it probably would have been strike 3.
wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good battle here.
I'll just keep whacking here.
Pitch of the at bat.
We got a full count.
He missed.
Got him.
Damn.
Looking.
Good pitch.
Good job at damage control right there.
Okay, 2, 3, 4.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter.
Let's get
Jonathan
Billy Wags in here and
Billy Wagner comes out trying to
see if he
close
can
it
help
out.
us out here.
This is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
With up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and no one can get there. The tying run is in to score from third.
Damn it.
Out.
Just glad he got greedy.
Winning run at second. Perez takes a ball.
I should have just stayed with the heat.
Second time. That one missed. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. And here in extra innings. Just off the inside edge. On the ground to third. Sends it to first.
Well, at least we get a chance to go.
Perez for the out. And the inning is
We get
over.
to go 5.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
Hunter
fifth.
freaking Harvey.
Here is J.D. Martinez. Struck out looking his first time.
Of course, Tony's on first. Or on second.
On the ground to the left.
ball's foul.
And foul ball.
4-seam splitter, 12-6 curve.
Next
I got
pitch,
a
a
ball, one
slider that
strike.
misses outside. To third.
Damn it.
Garcia fires across the diamond.
Wrong way.
Martinez is out. And now it's Alex Bregman.
All right, Bregs.
0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Yeah, swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Yep.
Fastball is
that ball went
outside.
Not where I wanted it. Not where I wanted it.
1 strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is in second here in extra innings.
Not where I wanted it.
3-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field.
No.
And there's 2 down.
Yep. Should have. Damn it.
Pudge Rodriguez.
All right, Pudge.
Now at the
That's what I
plate.
brought you here
Tried to
for.
Center his first time. In the air, right side.
Drop.
And it's a
Thank
foul
you.
ball. Swung on.
That'll work. That'll do. That's 2.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's
Let's see if we
2-1.
can get.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just a cookie down the
Let's
middle.
see if we can
Those are
get
the
this
ones
done
you dream
now.
about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher cover.
All right, we got the lead again.
Damage here.
Let's see if we can finish this off finally. 5, 6, 7. I'm
We
assuming.
get to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Vinny Pasquantino.
Yeah, all right. You know what? We'll give Vinny to. We'll bring Class A in for the last 2.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Up and in, ball one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
There we go.
Swing and a miss, had him out front
That'll
for the
work.
Strikeout. So up now for Kansas City.
All right, Class A, time to make up your money here.
Emmanuel Clase gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Power slider guy, bro. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
That one in triple digits. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing
There we go.
and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And here is Kyle Isbell trying to deliver as the hero. That's too low. And it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And
That's a keyhole.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
The Royals down to their final strike. That's down and in. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Cutter. Got him!
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Strange win.
All right, I said we were going to finish at 1. We might go a little bit extra just because we only got one more game left to do. So let's do the one game. That took a lot longer than it should have. We should have that closed twice. But I can't believe we got a blown save out of Wagner. He's got so many already. So Holiday's been upgraded, so we got a bonus there. Clark's been upgraded, even though he can't get a damn hit. Bregman's been upgraded. We got a Mets icon. So we're doing work with them. One more win and we'll have 100 career wins here. So that'll be a nice little banner to have. Okay, so our Jolt with Holiday's done. So I think we'll use Clay Buchholz for the next one here. Just going through the rest of the individual players that we're looking at here. And Yastrzemski, oh, we got one AB left that Workman or Yastrzemski's going to have to do. All right, well, we did good. All right, so we got one of the 2 eggs that we're looking for. And a hidden reward. So now we just got to go up and basically we're going to have to work our way around. I don't really care about reinforcing until I actually have to deal with then I actually think we're going to take the easier of the 2 routes here. Another hidden reward. I like that. Oh, we're still at All-Star. Good. All right, so let's just... Yeah, I think we're good to go. Not much to it left here, so... Lone Depot Park. Anytime I get into a park like this, I like to have it closed and it raining outside. We're going to go with Clay. Just because we do need to get the XP with the Jolt cards themselves. Yeah, let's bring a Hoppy back in here. Realistically, this shouldn't be that hard of a game to get through, but you know me. Tampa took us, what, 4 tries to get through? Because I'm too stubborn to take the difficulty down?
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Rancho Cucamonga taking on the Miami Marlins.
Honestly, this
We'll be back to get this one
this
started
field
after
used to be the
this.
bane of me when it came to 23. Or sorry, 24. But this one, I haven't
Just
played
about
enough to
ready
really
to
say
go.
much either way.
And towing the slab in this one, Valente Beozo. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a
Okay,
good
so he's
feel
another
for on
5-pitch
that given
guy.
day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel.
Ah.
That can make life very difficult. on his
Ozzy just can't catch a break.
There's one away. Gage Workman will hit next. That one
Well, that's
inside,
off the plate.
and that is ball 1.
Ozzy's been getting some good whacks, but just
Sneaks
That'll work.
through, base hit.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one.
Let's
You
just
pull
go.
it
Don't even
hard
wait.
into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throws.
I'll take the strike. Let's get the stolen base.
And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a
Oh,
swing and a miss there.
nice pitch.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cuts and misses.
I
It's a
didn't think he'd go
strikeout.
down there.
So the
I should have
go-ahead
thought he
run in
would.
Scoring position. Clark digs in now. Swing and a miss.
I thought I was close.
Strike one.
I'm late, aren't I? Yeah.
Workman at second with 2 down. That's a strike.
Well, we call that key holder. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Take a piece of that. I'm just going to have to fight to survive on this one.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
I should have just ran for third anyway.
Back here at Lone Depot Park.
All right, let's see what old Clay Buckles has on
He
him.
really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Otto Lopez in the box here. Let's
Blue Jays legend Otto Lopez here.
That's the third. Workman. 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Connor Norby
Ball
stands in here. Takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
Let's give him a fastball high and see what he does.
Fouled off left side.
That's what I thought.
2 out, space is empty.
Sinker in the dirt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do
That was
it
supposed to be in
again.
the dirt. It's maybe a cut fastball outside.
Cut on and miss.
Or right
Struck
down the
him
middle.
out.
The hell was that?
3 down inning.
I guess when you're playing Classic, you just at the
Welcome back,
mercy
and we've
of
got a new arm on the mound
where
to
they
start
decide
the
to put it.
second. Jesus Tinoco.
Number 38.
And now JD.
All right,
Martinez.
JD, let's go.
This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those.
Nice
righties,
slider.
and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Way out front for strike 2.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a shot.
I'll take a base hit, thank you.
And that one finds its way through.
Contact swing
So
works,
man
folks.
on
Contact
base to
swing
start
works.
the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
I might switch him out later.
No outs, runner at first. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit. And that is downstairs.
I flinched.
In the air, right field. Konai gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
If it was any further, I might fake go into
Stepping in, Logan O'Hoppe.
fake go into second just to see what his reaction is.
And takes low for ball 1. Martinez, the base runner at first with one out. And strike 1
Oh.
to the catcher.
He got away with
Nice
one
work there.
But he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
All right, Yaz, you've been good so far.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back
My
in.
God, this Yaz card. 408.
He'll take a trot around the bases.
I just got
And
him.
a pair. It's
I
2-0.
just got him.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the
Yeah, that's
easiest
3
way to hit a
already.
home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Like, that was just, what the hell?
Pitcher for the Marlins, Calvin Fauché.
Pretty tight game.
All right,
they're
time to
looking
get
for
some work
quality
done now.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ryan Dozier, the next hit, takes ball 1.
Cutter, sinker, sweeper.
That one pushed foul.
Had the spot, just didn't have the timing again.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Same thing. Got to get on it sooner.
Kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ball drilled in the air.
And that's how you
towards
trust your
right center
defense,
field.
right?
Hill makes the catch, inning over. But 2 come across.
But
the
Yaz,
score
once
lead,
again,
courtesy of this
My
2-run
San Fran's
homer.
got to be popping
It's
up
now
here
a
soon. We
2-0 ball
probably
game.
are going to end
Back
up
after
with
this on the show. Back here in Miami.
Chappie sooner than later.
At the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I accidentally hit home, so that's why I was
Went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
screwing around with
Nice
that.
job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Griffin Konai. Next offering upstairs.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important with getting back into this ballgame. 2
Okay.
consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
I got to
there's
stop
no
playing
way
around with
to
other
Now here is Derek Hill. 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
There we go.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that is a big
I gotta
first
stop
down.
playing around with all these extra pitches.
Sanchez at the plate now. That's ball one. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings and lines one towards the gap. This one could be trouble. Coming home. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay throw. It's off the mark and he scores.
Yeah, that's my bad. I should have got him out already.
And now the DH, Dane Myers.
I got all these lefties. I might as well get him in here.
Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that is out of play. In the air, center field. Cameron makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Agustin Ramirez.
Not
at
the
plate
best of
now,
it.
And that's inside. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Sanchez at third with 2 away. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from
All
coming
right.
in. Inning
Tied
over.
up. We got to do this again.
And we're back. Here's the
But we got
shortstop
Fauché
at
out
the
there,
plate.
so we should be able to
Ozzie
do
Smith.
something.
Ground ball right side.
Ozzie!
Lopez in plenty of time to first. And one
I got to
away
stop
the
swinging
top
at the
of third.
garbage at first pitch.
And now here is Gage Workman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 1 out, base is empty. Oh, and that line.
Oh my God! I think I killed him.
Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Everything came together for him. The ball absolutely
He's
jumped
still
off
out
the
there?
bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Big dogs get to eat.
You might want to take him out of the game.
And it gives him the
I
lead
sort
in
of
the
killed
third.
him.
It's 4-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it.
I
and
sort of
served
killed
the
him.
bases.
You know, having a dead pitcher on your mound doesn't help you.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Lake Backer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their
Sort of
players
tells
a
you what
chance
you
to
got
fight back
in the
into
bullpen
game.
besides him, right?
1 down. And
All right,
to the
Tony.
Cleanup hitter, Tony Clark. That one lifted to left.
Damn.
Sanchez gets under it.
I just can't get a hit with him.
Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
I'm going to have to
Now
use the
Shane
other Tony
Martinez
Clark when we get him,
singled and
just
scored
out of
his first
principle.
time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Damn.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the
Off the plate, ball
fastball.
one.
Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's off the
Ball 2.
mark, and a count 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
On the ground to third.
Dang.
And that's just foul.
All right, JD, let's see what you can do here.
Swings and misses.
I knew that was coming up as soon as that
And
happened.
back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Let's, how many pitches you do, Bart?
Billy Wagner on to try and close it out.
Let's get Billy Wags in here. Let's finish it off the right way.
Opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him
Take the
out
bat off
looking.
your shoulder.
That's pretty
Jesus.
nasty. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off.
See? That's how you do it. You take your bat off your
One
shoulder,
down,
you
base
swing a
is
little bit.
empty. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. Foul ball.
Okay, I don't mind if you get on, Connor.
They're down to their final
Really?
strike. This could end it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I'll just keep throwing it up there.
Wraps it up for this afternoon.
Early on, just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
And your final 4.
Buckles, you tried to get some work in, but my friend, you just didn't have it there. Andrew Miller gets the win. Yaz with a big shot. Cameron with a big shot. After Gage sort of, kills a pitcher. I still can't believe they didn't sub him out after that. So Cameron gets upgraded after the home run. Hunter wins. And a whole bunch of packs. We still got... I'll worry about the other stuff later, but I want to see what we got for the extra programs. So we got 3 more veterans hits we got to do. The drops and the Yastrzemski are done. I got a couple moments I do have to play, so I got to see what we got left to do. We might have one more player to bring in here. But that's something we can look at later. We got a headliners pack. And we upgraded our reward pack. And we got the second egg that we're looking for. So let's just finish off this map. Get the reward that we were supposed to get out of this. Probably going to take another turn. You jerk. And then we'll open up our packs and we'll call her a day here because I'm going to be back here in just over 4.5 hours. As we are going to be here for AEW Dynamite sidecast as well. Oh, hey. I'll take that. And we got Anthony Volpe as our shortstop, so that'll work. And 4,000 XP, so... The overall path, we end up getting another couple packs, so... That ain't bad. We're getting closer to our bosses here. It takes a while, but you need to grind a little bit, right? But you know what? Enough yapping. Let's go take a look at our rewards here. We got 17 packs. We got 2 jumbos. We got 1 jumbo, 2 ballin', 1 headliners, which I'll figure out which one we're going to get right now. Pack 3. And then we also get an egg hunt player. So, you know what? Let's finish off on the egg hunt. Let's just go up the road here. I'm going to move myself up here a little bit. And let's see what we get here. So I am done about half the teams in terms of the full grind. And I know that there's an exchange thing on the Team Affinity, but right now I'm not really worried about it. I'd rather get the stubs right now so I can clean up the rest of my teams. Because once I do that, then we're getting a lot of stubs here, at least. That's one positive out of this. As we're breaking through here, once again, everybody, thank you for being here today. We're getting a lot of Astros, which I'm very happy about because I do think that's probably going to be one of the teams I finish after I'm done here. I'm waiting to get enough money to get Jordan. The rest of the players that I have left to get are sort of, I don't want to say minor, but they don't cost as much. That's for damn sure. But yeah, basically through these packs, we're pretty much selling everybody at this point. I haven't got much of anything out of these packs outside of just grinding packs. We're starting to get to that phase where things are starting to level out a little bit more. Wow, okay, I'll take that. Getting a bunch of these new players that I haven't had before on teams that I don't have everything filled yet. So, because of course, Dela Cruz, Skeens. That's a nice 900 I'll take. And I don't have enough for Henderson yet either, so. That's why you see the, because a lot of these that you see that are new, it's because I don't have the specific diamonds for them, so. Max Muncy, oh. That must be a different Max Muncy. Not the one that's, doesn't play for the Dodgers, right? Yuri Rodriguez. Well, that was a pure sell pack. Like I said, I'm barely getting anything out of these. Another 900 there. I'll take that. Three packs to go. I'd like to see one chase pack. Eventually. No, I don't want to sell them. I just still haven't got them. Grand Slam. Okay, so I got another no doubt. That's good. Getting closer to getting those filled out. Another Padre, that's always a good thing. Another jersey. I'm getting very close to finishing a lot of these other packages. So I'm sort of happy I'm getting these. So I'm looking to see if the 10% that gets taken off from me is worth taking just the full cost of them. So, all right, nothing out of there. Let's go to the ball and packs. Brett Beatty. Still just golds. All right. Dylan Ceesay. Okay, you're going to give me 400. Caballero. I will say I'm sort of happy the fact we're getting... We do get a diamond. All right, let's see here. Relief pitcher. Is this Class A? No, Gregory Soto. Okay. I'll take an egg collection guy. Let's just start back here and start. Let's get our money back here. Drew, you're fetching a good penny. I like that. Make an extra one there. Like I said, Charlie Morton, we need that. Slowly but surely, we're getting our money added up here, so I could live with this. Drake Baldwin, we need. Savali. Soto's good. Chase Dolander, we already got. If I take 98 off that, we're going to make better on the quick sells, so that'll be a nice 900 there. Vinny Capra, you're gone. Taking our 1500 at Belly. Herget. All right, Kelly, I see you. And then we get another one. All right, so that wasn't that bad. Got a decent amount of stubs out of that. Let's check what we got for the headliners pack. Got another piece for the bullpens, so. And then we're going to finish off with the egg hunt here. Give me something good here. Third baseman. The Chicken Man, Wade Boggs. You notice they'll never put him in the Boston Elf uniform. So how many Chicken Men do we have now? We're missing one for Getty P. Crow Armstrong, and I'll be able to get those through the Diamond Quest, which will be another view for another day here.